Before the show's over, let her tell you about her robbery in New York.
It's a true thing. I was robbed of all my lovely jewels.
Really? Is that the whole story?
No, pick it up as you go along during the week. It's worth it. Her husband, Elliot.
Her husband, Elliot.
Now tune in tomorrow and I'll tell you more about my jewel robbery while
Now
I
listen,
was on
they
the
didn't get-
island of Manhattan.
They got every plastic piece she had.
Now, wait a minute.
I was
It's true.
robbed. And
Of all
you
your
know,
jewels?
Of all my lovely jewels, except the two I'm wearing. This is it, folks. Don't come back.
Out of a car?
I will
No,
put
out
in
of my hotel.
I will tell later the one clue that they have to work on and what my deduction is to the New York police on the one clue that they're working on. That'll happen tomorrow right here on Double Your Indemnity.
I think Judge Edgar
Tune
Moore
in
did it.
tomorrow for the Mets game. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye. Look neat.
You darling.
You look neat.
No, she was really robbed in New York.
She really was robbed.
Yes, and we stayed at the hotel. I wouldn't tell which one, but the main problem was that the one clue, now tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh, go ahead,
The
Gene.
one clue was truly the toilet seat was up.
That's a true
That was
thing.
true. That's what the police said. Now, now they're looking for some man, right?
Right.
Anyone who robbed her and got that load, where would you put it? Where would it go? That's why the seat was up. That
That's
man
it.
never left with that stuff. He took one look at it and
Flushed it down the drain.
The plumber did it.
Columbo to figure that one out.
Oh, they got all my pearls. I only had...
Your
I only
what?
had
Your what?
Pearls.
You should live so long. It's called
All my ruby pins.
the Great Plastic Hall of '79. Remember Brinks? Well, this stinks. Found dead. The autopsy says it ate 2 plastic shell earrings from Sears fine jewelry counter.
I see. Thank
More
you.
details in sports. Is the camera getting these beautiful jewels? Preacher!
The preacher.
You know what he said one night on the Johnny Carson show?
What did he say
He
one night?
said, Brett Summers does not own a piece of jewelry that cost over $6.95.
And Johnny agreed.
That's not true because she got the $9.95 heart 2 years later. Which has a little ruby in it.
Betty.
In honor of the great New York Brett Summers robbery, I said gold.
Go. That must have been a big haul of gold in that robbery.
He
Apologize.
stole it
I
from
just
me.
said I
Of
didn't
course it's a good answer. Meatballs and spaghetti.
Okay.
I didn't steal it from
What do you got?
Okay.
She says she's a gourmet. Did you ever see meatballs and spaghetti in a Joy of Cooking book?
Blow it out your ear.
There. I said what we always had when I came home from school with my governess, crepes.
Okay. You must listen.
That was the big, wonderful answer that you had? The correct answer, Gene.
There it is. Barefoot boy with cheek.
Just... If you could get him to put his shoes on, I'd be very grateful. I mean, I may faint over here. You may notice those tears are from the odor, not from sadness and
Maybe
grief.
it's a combination of your perfume and cheap pearls.
Let's not talk about my jewelry, having been burgled.
I see. Yes?
No, I said she was so little, she crawled it up on the seat.
Crawled up on the seat.
Crawled it.
Crawled it.
C-R-A-L-D-D. Crawled
Yeah,
it
yeah.
up on the seat.
Babe.
Zero.
Baby Snooks
Maybe
is...
Bess Meyerson is free for a while.
Bess Meyerson is running for office.
Well, she could come through here on her way.
Yes.
Moving right on as I am dying, I said threw up her pablum all over the two-tone web seat by Acme Car Associates, but I didn't have time because Dingbat over here came in with a child's imitation that was really terrible.
All right, Chuck, that's the
He's
best you
just
could do.
eaten an entire dinner as he's been between the time you got from there to there.
Charles, eating is not allowed on this show. I just made up that rule.
You know, she should have her own show.
She should.
Anything to get her the heck out of here. Belly button.
Belly button. So that means Kim wins again. Yeah.
Retainer.
Yeah. She's so young. She's all teenagers have to wear a retainer so their
You'd have
teeth
to
don't.
get your little toothy straight.
Yes.
Isn't that sad, a woman that age with a retainer?
Yes.
Isn't that
Sitting in the waiting room between two children, one 2 and one 3,
No, they definitely
each eating a lollipop. It's the saddest thing I ever saw.
not as sad as that schmatter you've got on. That's true.
Stand up and model
No,
that
I'm
part.
not modeling anything.
I said
all
it's too long for a top and too short for a dress. I don't know what the hell it
You're
is.
mad because Dame May Whitty got every part you were ever up for.
You wouldn't say no's. I love Carl. I love his
Well,
nose.
everybody loves Carl, but he
And I
does have
love
a
his
big
nose,
nose.
yes,
Let's
I-
face it, Carl, you got a big nose. You're a lovely person, a wonderful actor, but your nose is a little bit...
Your nose is perfect, sweetheart. You're an adorable, fabulous human. No, I didn't say any of that. But I've heard stories about it. I said jockey shorts.
Carl! All right.
I had a very frail childhood.
Yes,
You know that I had to study a lot, so that's why I always have the correct answer.
A clown would wear, or something,
yeah.
elephants, or just
Costume was
in
not
the-
bad. Not great, but not bad.
But an elephant, they don't have. No, I said he brought a
Well-
circus ball to bed. You know, they
A
carry those
circus
little-
ball. Yeah,
You know,
they carry
those little
balls.
with the
Yeah,
little stri-
right, to juggle, right.
Yeah.
Is Mommy taking you to the circus this weekend?
Yes, and I'm going to go and I'm going to get some cotton candy, too.
Watch that retainer in the Cracker Jack. Red nose.
Red nose is a good response.
So I said hands.
And so name tags on his hands.
You know, I'm independently wealthy. Is anyone aware of that? I'm the heiress to Kimberly Clark products, and we all know what they give, and everyone needs them desperately. I don't need this job. Go along, dear.
Charles.
See the retainer she's wearing?
Yes.
There's a chance that it's just retaining too much. I said, Gene, because I was brought up with these. Don't let this fool you. Brass knuckle.
And so name tags on his brass knuckle.
Did you see Betty? Did you see Betty? Dora Dimple smiling and then leaping to her feet into mob violence? It was just terrible. Your mother's so ashamed of you.
I know.
I said toy, 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 toy,
all right.
tum, 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 tum. Hello,
Very
darling. So good to see you, Farmer Brown.
Someone should take her just away. The woman is a sick woman. 7 years of tum-tum-to-tight, tighty-tighties. Where is your retainer, dear? You didn't wear it.
I didn't
She
mind
left it
I
home.
know, it's a terrible story. I did mind, Rita's. I left it in my
Yes.
dressing room. I called them. The security people would not take it. I'm now minus my retainer. I had to go back and get it. And the man who had it went on vacation, and my tooth is moving out of my mouth faster than the
What
speed
about
of
your
sound.
voice moving out further than
You think it would tell her
I
in the
said
mouth?
toity, toity,
I left my glasses upstairs. Roger's going to have to get word to somebody.
Roger.
Get a retainer, too, while you're up there.
That's right. Get
I
her
have my
glasses.
retainer in my mouth.
Glasses
It's that
and
little
her
thing that looks like a
retainer.
turtle. It's sitting
Can
on
you
the
get
end
a
of the
picture
thing.
of that?
And her training bra is on the desk.
I had that on, too.
Stand up, show him your
I
profile.
don't need a training bra. Who laughs best?
Yeah.
Laughs last.
Yes.
This is Charles's answer. Swizzle stick. I gotcha. And olives.
You know, it's amazing she can get so ornery and not lose her retainer.
It's too bad you didn't change yours and have something like
that was-
maraschino cherries, you see.
I couldn't spell that.
Couldn't spell that.
Sure.
Out of the gutter? Yes.
This is the second day she didn't wear a retainer.
Jufus is moving out
Supposed to be every day, the dentist said. Sewer.
Sewer. All right.
I've got to learn to speak my mind about
That's right.
things.
She's so shy and reticent about giving an opinion.
I'm going to take a self-assertive course.
Right.
Now will you get Bess Meyerson? President.
President. Should have won the score.
Hair, did you say?
Hair is
I
what
didn't
you said.
say hair.
What'd you say?
I said beard.
Beard.
They don't consider that hair.
They apparently are not matching hair and beard.
Well, they rarely do where I come from.
All right.
Especially in the summer.
What do you say? Chuck?
We're still talking about the cards.
What's wrong with Bess Meyerson, Arlene Francis? I mean, why can't we get one of those girls? The correct answer, Uncle Gene.
All right, sir. World's slowest ball game since I've...
Oh, no, sweetheart. She blew her loved ones into the next
Her
room.
loved ones.
I was
right.
almost right. Maybe the judges will be lenient. Falsies. See?
Falsies. Nice try, Charles.
Thank you.
You're really in there pitching and fighting. All right,
He's in
Judy.
there pitching and fighting, and I'm up here loafing around. Is that what the implication is,
No,
Mr. M?
no. I said you had a very good response.
That's better, Mr. Red Tie.
I said that long ago. Will you listen to me?
I'm listening to
Her
you.
sight is going, her hearing is going. I mean, she's had a
What's
birthday
the matter
recently.
with Bess Meyerson? She's a lovely woman.
No, that's true. She's
I don't understand that, but I never did understand you.
All right, Brett.
Very unique thing.
But a rump roast does come off a cow.
A rump roast does come off a cow. A rump is a euphemism for what we say around here, buns, or your bottom, you see.
Yeah.
And well, show us your answer.
Well, don't get hateful. It's a little
Yes.
early in the week for that,
I
you
don't
know.
understand why people don't understand such a simple question
I
like
understand the
that.
bloody question.
You
Mr.
don't
Raper.
understand this question.
Farrah Fawcett or the ex-Mrs.
All right,
Lee
that's a very
Major.
good answer.
He's
Charles,
in shock. He's
we're
in
ready
shock.
for you now, Charles.
You know, when you sit next to such a pretty girl in 8 years, you go out of your mind. Isn't she adorable?
Yes, you must be out of your mind.
Dolly Parton!
Dolly Parton. So we have two uglies and two good responses so far.
I have something to tell you that you probably won't want to hear. I didn't hear the word produce.
Oh, God, the hearing's going dead.
Somehow I missed out on the operative.
Eyesight is going,
The
teeth
hearing-
are falling out, hearing is going, eyes, everything.
But she wears braces.
Somewhere along the way. So I didn't say any of that, like cauliflower, any of that stuff, carrots or any of that. I said a pound of chopped meat.
Which, of course, you would not buy in the produce market, would you?
No.
That's cheap, sweetheart.
What have you got there?
If Betty Furness loses the election, couldn't we get her?
No,
Yes.
Bess Meyerson.
Bess
Bess
Meyerson.
Meyerson.
Yes.
What did I say?
You said Betty Furness.
Furness.
Well, she's running too, isn't she?
No, she's working gainfully employed on the Today Show as a consumer affairs advocate.
But Bess Meyerson was the Consumer Affairs Advocate News.
Officially of the city, yes. What else would you like to know?
Oops.
More information than you
Fourth
wanted.
horse in tomorrow's race, cauliflower.
Cauliflower. All right.
Oh, a wall tree is a perfect response, but a wall stinks, right?
Right.
The point of this bloody game is to match, mister. Wall, period.
All right.
See how her mind went? Oh, I'm so...
She's rather hostile today, isn't she?
Keep tuned in tomorrow because I have something about him that you're not going to believe.
Oh,
And I'm going to say it on the air.
His real name?
sure. No. All right, we've done that.
Does that mean we can get Bess Meyerson after tomorrow? Please. I said the same as John. Tree.
A tree. Now, Ava, Big Bertha's so big she's not a wall. Just hold up your card.
I'll just wait right up here. Oh, sweetheart, that's a trivial answer, but you see, I wasn't, it hurt too much. I said clean it with an electric razor.
Combs her hair with an electric razor. Charles?
Just took it right care of it.
Bess Meyerson is a lovely woman.
She's out of work now.
Egg beater.
Egg beater.
But after all, I haven't been well. Made it out of the new baby.
Oh. Really?
Oh, it's the first time I've laughed this week. It feels good.
Shades of Ava Brown. Yes?
I think Bess Meyerson lives in New York. They
Yes,
could
she does.
fly around.
Right.
She's a lovely person. Dog.
Dog is good.
the Betty White ad.
Yeah, we were looking.
No match, huh?
Go.
How about sheep person?
Sheepdog. All right.
You've had too much to drink at the party?
You know you've had too much to drink at the party when you start to whisper sweet nothings to the...
Susan, you should throw in, even it's over for you.
I wanted to say that.
Get Bess Myerson. Open announcement editorial to Bess Myerson. Get here. I said to the butch bartender.
To the butch bartender. Nothing wrong with that. I found him rather attractive
He's a very
myself.
nice guy.
Yes. May I ask what that stands for in your front?
It's an Italian word, agita.
Agita. It's a musical phrase, term, isn't it?
No, it means like the Jewish people use aggravation, the Italian use agita. It's
Agita.
acid in the stomach.
Aha.
I thought it was misspelled Evita.
No, no.
You
Agitato.
get it from being near people that get on your nerves.
I see.
Don't tell that to Agita.
All right, here we...
Are we kids?
Were you here when we
Can't
learned...
use any of it on the street, but we learn a lot.
Were you here the week we learned about the difference between annihilate and exnihilate?
I'm sick, but I missed it.
Oh, well, I'll tell you
Oh, no,
during the
you
dinner
aren't.
break. It was very fascinating. What do you say?
Consider yourself a fortunate woman.
I do.
I said now don't boo me because, you know, I've had a cold, I haven't been well, and, you know, all that stuff. Just be kind, give me a little smile, a cheery look. An entire toolkit. Oh, no, I'm talking on the moment. Oh, thank you, sweet. I see there are people out there good or kind of, and there's those rotten little dogs.
Agita.
Can I just give you 3 words of advice?
Yes.
Get Bess Myerson. Now, what is the question?
What?
Pull your feet in the stirrups.
Put your feet in the stirrups.
That's why
Ooh, that's an interesting response. Charles?
Can we get Bess Myerson? Please.
Well, no. Now, Bess is
Or
not
get
available.
Sophie Myerson or
No.
Agnes Myerson or
Bess
anybody.
is
Even
not-
Max Myerson.
Bess,
You're a doctor. Please remit.
all right, Brett?
I had several. I had attention, I had stand, I had all that. But finally I thought, oh, at ease.
At ease. Yes, anything that a DI would say.
That's kind of
Why
cute.
so...
I sat here through that 5-minute opening of horns, hat jokes, and everything else.
Right.
If you check the old tapes of the daytime, you'll find that I'm one of the only ones that match once in a while.
Right.
And I have made a list of some of the people I don't want back on the show when it starts. And I want Goodson and Codman to get with us.
I see.
And unless Bess Myerson is contacted soon, you'll hear more from me.
Yeah, I hope you're just as smart as you look.
Charles isn't wearing any socks.
What, again? Leave him alone.
Oh, we want to thank Shirley Temple for the use of her dress from Fairy Tale Stories.
That'll be enough of that now.
Well, check the dress.
Let's welcome our... What do you got for this?
Oh,
Wow, this poor
gonna be
Texas
so
girl is shocked.
You're gonna be...
wait, no, honey. I thought she had an uncontrollable desire to kill a dog.
Really?
Almost did.
Yes.
That's the 10. That's your 10.
That's your basic tip. Right.